I'm just going to do it this way. And then if we have time, then maybe you can tell us your way. But if you click it directly from your email, it should get you there easy peasy. But anyway, so you go to Get Epic, your student class code, which I put in everybody's in the playlist for next week. And it should also be in your email, RNI5674. Then you click go. And it says, yes, that's Miss Kennison's class. And then I'm going to be, you would click on your name, right? And somehow I have a couple of guests that created themselves. I don't know how that happened, but I think Ashlyn and her brother created these guest accounts before I invited them in. So anyway, Mrs. Mesmer has because right now Mrs. Mesmer and Miss Gonzalez up in the office, and Mrs. Gonzalez in the office are both students in my class, so you guys can see what they can see what you guys see. I'm going to borrow Miss Gonzalez's account here. And so when you go into Epic, look, there's all sorts of stories that you can go onto. Okay, lots and lots and lots of stories. If you look at, and you can save stories that you like. If you go to, you can see I assigned like a group of books right there that you guys can get into. Would you guys mute your mics, please? I hear a little bit of noise in the background. And you can go into that section, those books that I found that I thought, ooh, these would be fun. And you can start reading those, but you can also explore. And you can say, oh my goodness, this goldfish book looks so cool. And you can actually favorite it, and that'll save to your library right there. So if I were to favorite this, it would save it to Miss Gonzalez's library. And if you look, go away. It will actually, so that's back and forward, but it will read you the story.
Day 1.
Hold on. Why didn't you? Oh, it doesn't want to read the dedication.
Day 1. I swam around my bowl. Day 2. I swam around my bowl twice. Day 3. I swam around my bowl. I thought about taking a nap, but fish don't sleep, so I swam around my bowl. Day 4. I got some company today. I don't like the looks of him one bit. He doesn't say anything. He just bubbles. Day 5. Mr. Bubbles still hasn't said a word. He just looks at me. I said, hello today. And he said,
Tucker is available.
he's
Now
creepy.
get your COVID test. Go ahead and come on over.
Day 6. Today, my bowl looks like a garden. There are a bunch of plants in here now. I guess I'll have to water them. Great. Day 7. Mr. Bubbles and I now have company.
Hello?
He's a snail.
Yes.
He says his name is Mervin, and he likes to eat the slime off the inside of the bowl. He's disgusting. Day 8. Things are getting very crowded. While watering the plants, I met a crab named Fred. I offered him my fin, and he nearly cut it off. Even Mr. Bubbles is afraid of him. Fred says I should stay on my side of the bowl. Look, I said, the whole bowl is my side of the bowl. He snapped his claw, and Mervin fainted. I gotta get out of here. Day 9. That does it. My bowl now contains a sunken pirate ship, 2 guppies named Rhoda and Clark, and an angelfish named Cha-Cha, who says she's from Hollywood. I can't turn around without bumping into something. At least Mervin is happy. There's more gunk on the side of the bowl every day. Day 10. This is ridiculous. I was trying to find room for a swim today when Rhoda and Clark told me they're going to have babies soon. Like there's room for that. Fred knocked Mr. Bubbles over, and he became tangled in the plants. Cha-Cha said she couldn't help with Mr. Bubbles, but needed me to apply her sunscreen. The sides of the bowl are covered in slime, and Mervin says he's too full to eat any more. Yuck. Day 11. I'm a nervous wreck. Trying to avoid Fred, I turned around quickly this morning and came face to face with my reflection in a mirror. I nearly jumped out of my gills. I don't even look like myself anymore. I need to relax. Day 12. I've had it. Rhoda and Clark were racing around the ball. Fred was fighting with Mr. Bubbles. Mervin kept belching, and Cha-Cha told me I was standing in her light. I just lost it. This is my ball! I screamed. I want my ball back! Day 13. Today I got my wish. Sort of. With a whoosh, and a splash, and a clank, and a plunge, I was suddenly in a very tiny bowl of clear, pure water. Ah, it was small, but it was all mine. It was heavenly. I swam around my new bowl twice. But I started to wonder what had happened to everyone. When I last saw Mr. Bubbles, he was tangled in green. Who would help him? Poor Mervin was probably sick as a dogfish. He needs me. Cha-Cha will get a sunburn without me around. What about Rhoda and Clark? Could Rhoda have her baby guppies? There are probably 1,000 of them. They need me to make guppy bottles and change guppy diapers. Even Fred needs me. I'm the only one who can really talk to the crabby guy. Have they even noticed I'm gone? Does anyone miss me? I started to cry. And that's not easy for a fish to do. Day 14. After a long, sad night, there was a whoosh, and a splash, and a clank, and a plunge, and I was suddenly sprayed in the face by Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles gurgled a happy tune. Rhoda and Clark raced by me like two speedboats, followed by 12 of the cutest baby guppies you've ever seen. Mervin waved his tail at me from the nice, clean glass of our enormous tank. Cha-Cha sat happily beneath an umbrella. I think even Fred missed me. We were all back together, and I looked around and realized I was part of a big family. I guess I must have smiled because Clark said, "You look happy." I wanted to see for myself. "Where's the mirror?" I asked. "What mirror?" asked Clark. "We don't have a mirror," said Fred. No mirror. No wonder I didn't look like myself. It wasn't me I was seeing. Her name is Gracie, and she's the color of a fresh tangerine. She's a Pisces, just like me, and today we're going to swim around the tank together. Twice.
It says, almost done. Turn the page to finish the book. And then now we get to click finish book. Woohoo! And then we can even start a little quiz on it and take a little quiz. On the story we just read. So who is the main character? Mr. Bubbles, Fred, Mervin, or Goldfish? Who knows who the main character of that story was? Ooh, I love that I see lots of hands. You guys are awesome. I also see just a chair. I wonder is that Amy? Where'd Amy go? All right, Owen, who's the main character of that story?
I think Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bubbles? What do you think, Anaya? Oh, I'm sorry, Sophia. Anaya's not here.
Goldfish.
Goldfish. Thumbs up if you think the goldfish is the main character. Okay. Oh, Ashlyn, I can see your face now. I like that. Can you please keep your camera on so we can see you? All right. So Owen disagrees. Owen still thinks Mr. Bubbles is the main character. Everybody else seems to agree. Troy, do you have a different answer?
Fred, because he was like the first character
in like the story.
Okay.
In like the bowl first.
Okay, so Max, you disagreed with Sophia saying it was the goldfish. Who do you think it was?
I want to do the same thing as Olin.
You want the same thing as Owen, Mr. Bubbles? Okay. All right, so Troy thinks it's Fred. Sophia thought it was the goldfish, and Owen thought it was Mr. Bubbles. So I think a lot of people agreed with Sophia, so that's the one we'll click. Oh, and it says correct. Correct. So I don't think they gave us the goldfish's name. It just said goldfish. And right there, the title gives us a hint. It says Memoirs of a Goldfish. What was the problem? Mervyn fainted. Rhonda and Clark had 182 baby guppies. Bubbles did not talk, or the bowl was too crowded. Which one do we think? Rudy, what do you think?
The bowl was too crowded.
The bowl was too crowded. Thumbs up if you agree with that. That was the main problem in the story, that the bowl got too crowded. And I see one of you disagree, but it looks like most of you agree. Let's just click that so we can move on. I just wanted to show you guys, oops, wrong one. I'm on the wrong tab. There we go. I just wanted to show you what you guys can do, and you can do that all on your own. So it says correct. Where does the story take place? The net, fishbowl, the playground, Australia. Which one do we think is correct? Does it take place on it? I'm going to use some thought here. I'm going to think about this. Did it take place on a playground? Thumbs up if it took place on a playground. Okay, I see lots of thumbs down. That makes sense. They're fish, and I didn't see a playground in there at all. Now, did it take place in Australia? Did it say anything about it being in Australia? No, I think that was Finding Nemo that took place in Australia, right? Not this book. It didn't say anything about Australia. I saw lots of thumbs down. Oh, hi, Valerie. Let's see, what was our other option? The net or the fishbowl. So just by using process of elimination, so we talked about some unreasonable answers. And then we've got two answers left, and there's the net and the fishbowl. Well, were they all in the net the whole time? No, I see thumbs down. I see kids shaking their heads. No, they weren't in a net the whole time. They were where, Amy?
In the fishbowl.
In the fishbowl. Very good. They were in the fishbowl. Correct. Yay. How many baby guppies did Rhonda and Clark have? 12, 11, 0, or 2,082? So right now, I think there's probably a couple of unreasonable answers, things that I can eliminate just because I know it can't be those, right? Did they have 0 babies? No, we know that they had babies. So we're going to, that answer is gone. We know that answer is wrong. Did they have 2,082 babies? I see Zuhaidi shaking her head. I see lots of people thumbs down, shaking their head. So we eliminated 2 answers right away. So look at that. We can use what we know is wrong to leave us with the most reasonable choices. So now we have 12 or 11. 12 or 11. Which one do we think? Let's see. Who haven't I bothered yet this morning? Oh, Samuel.
11.
11. Thumbs up if you think it was 11. Thumbs down if you think it was 12. Okay, I see about half and half with thumbs up and thumbs down, it looks like, approximately. Well, let's click on 11 and see what it says. Oh, it says nice try. It must have been 12. What was the solution to the crowded bowl? Fred scares everyone away. They just lived with the smaller bowl. All the animals jumped out of the water, or they got a new, bigger fish bowl. What was the solution? How did they solve their problem? All right, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, Owen.
I think the middle one at the bottom. At the bottom.
So what answer was at the bottom?
They had a new fish bowl.
They had a new fish bowl. Do you guys agree? Is that the right answer? Ooh, look at you guys. We're eliminating answers. We're practicing some strategies. Correct. Ooh, 80%. We answered 4 out of 5. Nice work. You are a superstar. Finished.
I got 4 out of 4 before.
All right. So, and there's lots of really fun books. And any of the ones that have the little green right there, it says read to me. It will help you read it just like this one did, Memoirs of a Goldfish. And you can read them as many times as you want. So it's got some good examples there. So they say, well, if you liked this book, you might like some of these books. And there's lots and lots of books on Epic. So you can go through here and you can find your books. You can even search just a read to me section. You can do audiobooks, which are kind of fun. They just read like longer books to you and where you can color something while listening. That's what I used to do a lot. Okay, and during the school day, so I think right now it'll be available from like 7 to 4. It'll let you access it. After the school day, it'll want you to have a subscription. Ooh, Amos McGee, that's a really good one. A sick day for Amos McGee. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. There's some really, really fun books in here. Oh my goodness, they've got the whole audio book here for Hugo Cabaret. That's awesome. So there's lots and lots of really good books that you guys can read or listen to. Oh, my kids love this book. They all saw a cat. I think that's funny that just says it's an audio book because it's got all these really great pictures in that book. So that's kind of funny. But anyway, so I just wanted to share Get Epic with you guys. And like I say, you can access it during the school day for free through my teacher account. Oh, The Dot, that's a really, really fun book. There's lots of informational books on there. Ooh, we could learn about spiders. Ooh. Okay, and you guys can go onto Epic and you can find all of these books and read them anytime in the day, I think from 7 to 4. And you can just kind of do some free reading on there. After that, it will want your parents to pay if you want to read on the weekends or after hours on school. I don't know how much it is, but you have full access to it during the school day. Okay, so pretty cool. That is what we're doing today. First graders, get on there and do your assessments. I've been kind of paying attention. I've had parents messaging me on Class Dojo asking me to confirm sessions. So I've been able to do that and let kids start testing. So I've had 3 of you guys start testing already this morning. I'd like to see the rest of you guys pop on there. Okay. If you, let's see, I think, I had a couple of second graders not test yesterday. We need to try to figure out how to get you guys on today or Monday or Tuesday because we need to get your testing done, okay? Sophia, do you have a question?
Did I test?
Yes, honey, you tested. Remember your mom and your sister called me a couple times to help you problem solve. Getting on there because it was being fussy. Who disappeared? Oh, Amy, there you are. Elizabeth, do you have a question?
So, yesterday I went to a birthday party, so I did not do the test.
Okay, well, it wasn't your test yesterday anyway. You are in first grade. Your test day is today. Okay? So like I say, get your grown-ups on there to help you. Rudy, do you have a question, hon?
I saw a Garfield book on that.
Saw a Garfield book on there. Do you like Garfield books? Oh, well, you'll have to
Yeah.
go and check that out. Definitely.
My sister really loves the TV show, even the movies.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good books on Get Epic. A lot. And like I said, a lot of them had that read to you option. And I liked when it was reading to you. Did you guys notice that it highlighted each word it was reading? So you guys could follow along as it read to you. And that's really, really good practice. That's really good practice. Miss Amy, can you show me what a good listener you're being? Thank you. Okay. All right, boys and girls, I will see you again for your math meeting. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Have your grown-ups get on there and get you testing.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.